Hi everyone, and welcome to Mail Something Pretty. I have these really cute cards to show you. They're actually little pockets. And so I was thinking kind of like a little back to school lunchbox note. So you can put a little, write a little cute little note, and here's your little pocket. And then, but it also can be, you can put a gift card and a note in there, so that fits in there as well. And so I made these kind of back to school themed, but I know that you can think of them differently. So you could do Halloween themed, or certainly Christmas themed, or Easter themed, or however. So I'm going to show you kind of how to put them together, and then you can kind of customize them to whatever you need. But I just thought they were cute little, they fit in a regular envelope, but I just thought they were cute, like for a lunchbox or a little note or something. So I've done some of the pre-cutting. I'm going to show you. So we're going to use this. I've pre-cut already. The, what are they called? I always forget. Countryside Corner dies. And so you get a pack. They're nested together. So I use the biggest one. I just cut that out. I'll just show you how they nest together. You can use other shapes. You could even just cut a rectangle and score it in half. But I did use that. I thought it had the nice corners. And then I did score it in half. So when you fold it in half, you get this little pocket. So we're going to put that together. Let me actually, while I have my catalog here, I'm going to show you where everything that I used is in the catalog. We were having discussion at club this morning on the catalog that it's different. So we're getting used to it. So this is the 2024-25 catalog. So what I find really helpful, if you kind of know the names of everything, is this index. And so all the dies are listed here. And I'll show you why that's important in a second. And all the stamp sets are listed here. But there are lots of other products available to purchase online. So everything is shown online. Some of the things are shown in the catalog. So those, the Countryside dies, let's see. Countryside Corners, excuse me, 122. And I know that's only helpful if you know what they're called, but because this is not a new set of dies, they were introduced at least a year ago, they only show them a little bit. And so let me even find them where they say, what does it even say? 122 Countryside. Oh, they actually just make, they make mention of them right here. Countryside Corner dies. I'm even trying to even think where they used them on these projects. They had to have used them. Oh, here we go. These are the shapes that they used. They are kind of next to, and it does show you right here. So for anything that's not brand new, it's been around before, they just kind of show you a little snippet of it. And so I just want to kind of point that out as well. The other thing that we're using are, you can use other shapes, but I use this cute little pennant shape. And so those are the nested dies. Hold on, let me get the right, so that's kind of the same thing. So my bookmarks. So right here it says nested essential dies, and that's what it was used. So whenever the words are close to what they use, but it's only showing kind of like one of the die shapes. And I'll show you what they look like. That's what they all look like. So I used this one. And then the other thing, kind of the star of the show, is the Bird's Eye View stamp set, which I love. I've used it in many different ways. We were actually talking about club, everyone loves this owl. And there's actually a stamp set coming out in the holiday catalog that has a little Santa hat, and I think I might put the little Santa hat on that. We say it's an owl. It really can be any bird, but when we put the glasses on, then it kind of turns into an owl, but it really can be many birds, a little chick. So I like how versatile they are. And so that is on this page. Actually, I made this one on a live one time. And the final thing that I'm using is, oh, no, that's the next, that's a different video, so I'll just leave that there. All right, so let me get back to the project. I just wanted to show you, because I know some people are a little frustrated with the catalog, so I just wanted to kind of show you, I use the index a lot, especially if I know what something is called. If you don't know what something's called, then sometimes I actually think the best thing is to go online, just mailsomethingpretty.com/shop, and then there's a search bar, and just type in whatever bird or butterfly or orange or whatever descriptor, and then everything using that descriptor will pop up online. We're all getting used to the change. All right, so here we go. So that's the biggest one, and the next size was this one. This is actually two different pieces, and what I did is I cut it and then I just measured it and cut it in half. So that piece is gonna go on that. That's how I decorated it. And I'm going to use tear and tape. And I'm gonna put tear and tape just on this edge and this edge so that it creates a pocket. But you could use rectangle dies, if you had oval dies, trying to think what other, some other shape that is big enough that you can fold it in half to create a pocket for whatever size you need to go in. Or, let me just measure it for you. This is 5 inches, so I scored it on the 2.5, but it's 5 inches long by almost 3.5 inches. So you could just cut a rectangle and score it and make a little rectangle pocket, and then you could even round your corners or leave them square. But it's a fun little, something I came up with. All right, so I'm just taking this tear and tape off. Sometimes it's a little tricky. So I have tear and tape on either side. I'm just gonna close that shut. So that creates a pocket. And then I'm just going to put that right on top. This paper, I didn't say, is the, I think it's called something latte, because those are coffee beans. Love a latte, or I don't know. It's in the online exclusive section of the store, but if you even just typed in coffee, then all the stuff with coffee would pop up. And that was just one of the sheets. All right, and I thought the plaid was nice because to me, it just reminds me of back to school, even though I don't have little school-age kids. Well, I have one college graduate. She's going to graduate this year. And that's it for me for schooling. But I might mail this to her because she'd get a kick out of it. Oh, the other thing is, someone was saying, I think it was Carol this morning, was saying her daughter's a teacher, and so she's going to make a bunch for teacher gifts, and she was just going to put in just a little note, but you could put in one of those square Ghirardelli chocolates, or certainly a tea bag, or both. You have some versatility with these. All right, so I'm using my cute little, I'm going to actually move it over more. I'm going to cut it with scissors because there's no dies, but I want to put glasses on it. And I thought I had a block with glasses on it already. Oh, I might have to use these glasses. I'm just looking. I thought I must have left it downstairs. All right, so these glasses will be different, but that's okay. And I love how you just center the nose in between there and you get the glasses on. Those look like librarian glasses. Or they actually work out good for sunglasses because I've done that. And then the books. There's a stack of books. I'm going to do that on the diagonal because make sure the room. All right, and I didn't show you, the Memento black ink. That's what you want to use when you use the blends markers, and I even just write it on my case so I remember. The other ink excuse me, the other ink is good for when you are using water. All right, so I'm just going to give these a quick color, and on mine I just made them all brown. So this is bronze, the light. You could make them certainly many different colors. I didn't want to make them too busy because I had that plaid paper, could get a little busy. All right, so that's the light, and then here's the dark. I just kind of did the darks on the spines. You can even write in there, so if you had someone's name. And then I took what color is this? Oh, this is actually an older color, Pil Papaya. and just to kind of yellow down the pages. All right, so that's that. And then for my bird here, I'm going to use, this actually colors almost, it's at its last, trying to get the last of the ink out of it. This is Pool Party. And I'm not coloring in the glasses because I'm gonna, you can see them here. I left them white, which kind of makes them pop out, but you certainly can color them. All right, I'm gonna do darker Pool Party. Kind of where these, I'm just coloring fast because I actually have another one that's already cut. And then this is Bonnie Blue, just a little extra color. And then I'm going to use a yellow to kind of blend that together. So yellow and blue makes green. I'm going to leave the actually top. And I'll just go over the whole thing with my Pool Party again. And then the beak, I'll just do. All right, so that was kind of a quick coloring. Actually, I will cut it out. I will use this one. Here's my scissors, just to show you how easy it is to cut. So I like to leave a white space around my edges. One, it makes it faster, easier to cut instead of trying to get right on those lines, especially with like these skinny legs. If I was to get right on the lines, I would most likely cut the legs off. So I just leave a little border. And I also, if you notice, I'm keeping my scissors pretty much in the same spot, and I'm just twisting, turning my paper. And for me, that makes it easier to cut instead of like, I don't know, I don't even know how to cut by moving it, but I know some people move the scissors. I keep them still. All right, so that was pretty easy to cut. The books you'll see are pretty easy to cut, but I actually already have one. I actually had another bird too, but this is, I'll just use the one that I showed you how I colored it. All right, so we have those pieces. We have our little pocket here, and now basically we're just going to put them together. Isn't that so cute? I'm just going to glue my books straight on. You could certainly pop them up. Ooh, that was way more glue than I usually use. I'm off centering it instead of having it, because I'll have the bow. You can have it wherever you want, but I did off center it a little bit. I'm just gonna push it down. Ooh. Yep, see, way too much glue. Where's my pad? Okay. And then I'm going to use dimensionals to pop up my cute bird. I think these would be great little Christmas gifts too. You can stuff lots of little things inside a pocket. Okay, so now where did my, here it is. All right, so I already cut this out. I actually did cut it out of the thick cardstock just to make it a little thicker, but the thick white, but you could certainly use whatever white. You could use colored cardstock. This is a very old punch called a Crop-A-Dile, but it's easy on my wrists because I have arthritis, and it makes it easier. Okay, you could write whatever message. I just grabbed a small hello, and then because then I will write a little message in there. And then you can pick ribbons. So I brought up a couple different ribbons, some blues. That's the boho blue, which I didn't use boho blue in here, but I think that is, or that could even be peacock. I don't know what color that is. But I might use this one just because then I have 3 different ribbon examples to show you. This is an older ribbon, but it's Pool Party, so it's a current color. And I'm just going to put it in there. And it really doesn't matter what ribbon you use because you're just using a little bit. I think this was a free for Celebration one year, which was really nice, and I still have some. All right, then I'm using my linen thread. You can tie a knot or a bow. I have enough here, so I'll tie a bow. Again, it's just a little note, so it doesn't have to be perfect. So, but it's cute. I think it's cute. And so then this just fits in here in the little pocket. And you have a little hello. So here are my 3 examples with the 3 different birds, 3 different ribbons. And then again, a gift card could fit in there. I'll have to get some chocolate, but a square of chocolate Ghirardelli would fit in there no problem, or even maybe a thinner fun size piece of chocolate, or I don't know. You guys are smart. You'll come up with some sort of treat to put in there, or just the note. I think the note is just fine. So I hope you liked it. Let me know in the comments. If you are not receiving my emails, I send out weekly emails. Please sign up at mailsomethingpretty.com. You can just sign up right there in the box. You'll get a tutorial. Actually, you'll get a tutorial using these cute birds. It's one of my favorite stamp sets, so I hope you like it too. Have a wonderful day, and thanks so much. Bye-bye.